Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of the Nova Hoenn Nuzlocke. Now, if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and headed on into the Petalburg Woods and battled out on one of the first of many Team Aqua Grunts to get ourselves a little bit notified about how these Team Aqua Grunts are going to be. But now we're going to go and start reaching off into where the Rustboro City is going to be happening, and we have to go and meet up with May as well, too, just so that we can get ourselves introduced to how the gyms are going to be somewhat happening around over here in this game. Now I'm a little bit terrified because I know that within the next episode we are going to have to go and jump right on into the actual gym itself, so I don't know if Roxanne is going to have 6 Pokemon or she's going to have her original. I think she does have, I think, 2 or 3 mods. I can't remember if she does have 3 or 2, but I know that she does have that nose pass, and I believe she also does have, I think, with the Geodude as well, but we'll have to see what happens around within there. Now again, I am the berry guy, so I do have to go and collect out on a whole bunch of berries just so that we can go and add those onto our Pokemon if we do need to. Now I know that we're still kind of tagging along with like 3 different Pokemon, but not to worry, we do have 2 new routes to go and basically encounter out here with our time for what's going on. Now of course we do have with the route that is just outside of Rustboro City, but then we also got the other route, or you guess you could call it the cave area, and that is going to be holding out on another Pokemon as well too, and hopefully we can at least go and get one of those Pokemon from there. Now, within these 2 videos for today, not only are we going to be doing our time with just only with Nova Hoenn, but we're of course going to go and start moving off into the next game, which that of course is going to have to be with Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And yep, and I'm pretty excited about with that because we're still going to have to continue onwards with more of the Sun-Baked Desert, and hopefully at least try to get everything completed as best as we can, so that by the time that we head into the next episode of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, we can at least go and head right off into the castle and then start reaching off into another spot that we need to head off into so that we can go continue onwards with some other new levels later. Now, currently right now, I'm still waiting on Monster Hunter Stories so that I can be able to go and play that game for you guys on the live stream. That will be happening hopefully throughout this month of April. So just kind of just stay on a lookout for that at some point throughout the channel journey on here so far for the ProxifyGaming channel. Now, I will kind of let you guys in on like some Twitter information or anything of that type of thing regarding towards into that new live stream. But yeah, if you guys don't know, we have went and completed off with Bowser's Inside Story. Well, not really say like completed it, but more so like we made it to the tail end of it. But I kind of rage quit a little bit during the last bit of Bowser's Inside Stories because of just how annoying that, well, just for the annoying Dark Star battle, because I was relatively, well, I don't know if we went and tackled the whole entire Dark Star that was going on within there. I know that we had to go and battle out with Dark Bowser, and that was kind of like the ending of all things that was happening within there. So that's why we're moving off into another thing instead. But yeah, so we got ourselves a little bit of some different battles here. This is having to go and deal with a Venonat. Now these guys are really no pushover, and with the team members that we do have at this point in time, I think we're a little bit over leveled, I want to say. I know that by the time that we're all done and everything within this episode, most of my guys are going to probably almost close to where the level 20 mark is going to be. So I know that when we go and head off into this gym, and hopefully cross my fingers that Roxanne doesn't have too much of a crazy amount of Pokemon on her team, but I think we should at least be somewhat set for what's going to happen for when we go and dive on into there, because our team is going to be looking pretty strong. Now, mind you, I don't know if this game is going to literally have randomized trainers inside there as well too. But from what I have been gathering out here so far, I know that we got randomized grass encounters, and I know that we got randomized actual trainers, so we'll have to see what else is going to happen from there. Now, I think during my time in Rustboro City, I think I will have to go and just do a little bit of some exploring around within the area, just so if there is any extra items that I do need to go and pick up from there, and I think that's what we're going to do. Because I know that heading into Rustboro City, I know that there is that one guy in particular that does have the first of many of the HM that we do need. Which, again, what is an HM anymore at this point in time? Because HMs are basically something that is, like, in the past now. Well, I don't know if you guys have ever wanted to play through, like, Scarlet and Violet or even in Sword and Shield, I think. I don't even know if Sword and Shield even still used HMs anymore, but somewhere around within, like, the Gen 8, Gen 9 type of situation there, I know that, like, basically HMs at this point in time are, like, completely useless. That's why, like, with having, like, Miraidon and also with, Koraidon, you know, we could just be able to just fly around, do our own cutting, do a whole bunch of other stuff without even having to even have the ability for that type of stuff. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys like using, HMs, or do you guys not like using HMs? I don't know if I ever went and, said anything like that before in any of my, Pokemon Nuzlocks. But I think for me personally is that, like, HMs have their benefits, but also is really annoying because, like the one thing that kind of annoys me is that I wish that, like, every Pokemon was, like, able to use like a waterfall or a cut or something, because just the cut alone itself, you know, like, every single Pokemon should at least be able to learn that, because, like, unless if the Pokemon, like, does not have hands, then it should not be able to learn cut. But majority of the Pokemon do have hands and other things there, so they should at least be able to just go and use cut at any given point in time. But it also is kind of annoying because it does literally, like, take up a little bit of like one extra spot. That's why normally everybody kind of just uses a Bidoof instead, because it just literally uses everything as an HM to begin with. But then the annoying thing is that then you'll have a Bidoof that's literally on your in your team just to be as well, I guess as somewhat of like a placeholder for your waterfalls and your surfing tactics and everything. But yeah, so this is our first of many of the double battles that are going to happen. Now, I know that this is just our first of many double battles, but later on throughout the game, we are going to have to explore out with a little bit more of those as well, too. Because you can't forget that there is also those newscaster people that we also have to go and battle out, too. Now, that's just like an optional battle, I'm pretty certain. You don't really need to go and battle out those guys all that much, unless if you want to, like, get your name out there, like, into the TV world or something. Which I actually kind of like that about here in Ruby and Sapphire, is that if you ever want to gone and battled out with those newscaster people, you can go and try to get your name out onto the big screen, so that when you go and check on a TV somewhere, you can spot out where you are. But here we go. Randyemma, already down and out. It is all good to go. Yeah, and I believe during the last episode, we did go and pick up with the EXP share, which that's pretty nice. Now, I thought, in Oras, I thought normally, well, who was it? Like, Steve's dad or something? Like I thought, like, Steve's dad, like, gave you the EXP share, not like the scientist guy. But either way, that's pretty nice that we at least went and picked that up, though. Now, I think I will also be going in and trying to use Megas as well, too, later. Now, that is just unless if we do have a certain Mega on our team, that is. Because right now, currently at this point in time, we have no Megas, but I wouldn't mind actually using one at some point. But there we go. There's May once more. Yeah, it is really big here. It's much bigger than what Little Root was all about. And not only that, but they got their gym here as well. So that's going to be pretty fun. Now, I know that for Pokemon ZA and stuff, I know that there's like a little bit of some different like theories that go on within our time. Because here at Oras, I'm pretty certain if you go to like Roxanne's gym, there is like a certain... I think like a certain type of item or something that's in there where you can just go and interact with it, and it'll talk about something about Kalos or something, and there's like a theory going around with everything that's going on there for Pokemon ZA. So here's the trader school. I'm pretty certain you can interact with this guy here, but I don't know how exactly it's supposed to happen. I tried pressing on the A button, and it seemed like that didn't really work. Yeah, so there's unfortunately no new items here, but there'll probably be more later. Because we still also have like the complex house that's here, or the apartment buildings that are around within this area, which you should be able to go and find some nice good items though. Yeah, I don't think this house even has anything that's going to be new-wise either, so just doing our little exploring around out here for the time. Now, if you guys did miss out on the ukulele live stream or anything of that, I believe, hopefully, on the community tab, that the video is still going to be there. Now, I know that this video is going to be all post-recorded, but I want to say that just recently, right now, in ukulele, if you guys ever do want to go and check it out on Twitch, currently, right now, we are heading off into the Moody Haze Marsh. Seems like a pretty cool area. It kind of almost has like a little bit of a reminiscence to that one area, I want to say in Banjo-Kazooie 1. It kind of looks like Mad Monster Mansion, I think this was known as. That's what it kind of looks like. It looks like Mad Monster Mansion. But so far, I think we've only collected out, like, I want to say at least, like, about 3 or 4 pages. Maybe even 5, I think. Now, I know that some of them have been a little bit tricky to go and search for, because, like, some of them are, like, in some of the most, like, weird and precarious places. And I think we just went and picked up with another new ability for Yuka as well, which that is going to be known as the Lizard Latch, I think, where you can just go and use Yuka's tongue and basically kind of use it as like a grapple hook in different situations, which that seems pretty reliable, because I know that there has been some areas that from the past that we have seen that does need to use some sort of grapple hook functionality there. But again, I'm not going to go for like a full 100% or anything like within ukulele. We may probably return back to some areas and maybe go after like the last bit of pages, but I'm not going to go and like fully do like 100% or like try to grab out on like everything in there. But also here's another little hidden item in the back there. Too bad that we don't really have like a fishing rod that we can at least try to fish around within this particular part. Yeah, I think this place right here normally, like, is it that way, like, over to, like, where, like, Fall Arbor Town is or something there? I can't really recall. Or, Lava Ridge or something around there. But I know that we'll be heading off to those places at a much later time. But here's a new route, and let's go and interact and see what type of new Pokemon that we can go find here. A Vanillite. Okay, well, it's something interesting to go and use. Now, again, mind you, this is somewhat like of an extreme randomizer. So even though that we may probably have this Pokemon here that is not really all that too good when it comes into like battling and whatnot, but probably when we go and check out with the stats, we should at least be able to see like what type of crazy moves that they're gonna have. You know, I was a little bit worried like when I went and caught like both with Baxter and Duggan, because I didn't know what type of moves that they were going to start be getting out here, but so far they've been getting some pretty gnarly moves out here right now. Like, I'm pretty certain, I think in this episode we're going to be learning Reversal, which that's going to be really nice for what Baxter's going to have. Because both with Bulk Up and having that Reversal should at least be somewhat pretty nice. Oh, there we go. Got ourselves a Repel now, so if we ever do need to go and spray away from all these annoying pesky other Pokemon that are here. So we got ourselves with Leech Life and Psyshock and Ice Body. Okay. So not bad, but let's go for another battle. Yeah, there's also that one karate guy that's around here, which I'm pretty certain I think you can go and do a battle. May probably go and do that battle within the next episode before I go and take on with Roxanne. Now I know that around where that karate guy's, well, yeah, I think where that karate guy's at within this part, I'm pretty certain there is like a lot of cut trees and stuff, and there's going to be like a lot of items to be able to get searched around here with. There's Voltorb, and he's absolutely destroyed. Yeah, you can't hold on those 1,000 waves there, buddy. Better luck next time. Oh boy, then he comes out with a Dewgong out of all stuff. Well, we do have Parabolic Charge, you know, we do have that for Duncan as well, too. So let's go and see how much that's going to happen. Oh, that actually almost does almost like half damage there, but we also do get a nice bit of chunk of good, HP right there. That's one cool thing that I really do like about that move. Just go and use this move on like a water typing Pokemon or even like a flying type Pokemon, and then you just gain back like so much HP from it. Ooh, Leaf Blade. Well, it's a good thing that our typing never changed, because that would have been a problem. Okay, so there we go. One more Parabolic Charge, and Dewgong is down. So perfect. Now, I know that since we are going here to this cave somewhat relatively early, I know that later on we will have to come back to this cave anyways, and there is that little segment that does go on with another Aqua Grunt, or probably the same Aqua Grunt that we would have probably saw from before, but we'll have to see there. Oh, here comes that with Scyther. Yeah, I think I would rather just go and just stay on in, because unfortunately we don't really have anything else to go and do with any other type of moves on our Pokemon, so we just have to just go out with Ice Fang and just completely destroy them. Yeah, Scyther can't really take out a fire or even an ice or even an electric type move, I'm pretty sure, because it is also part flying. So, anyways, he's gone. Okay, now we just need to be a little bit careful around here. I know that there's like 2 different trainers to get spotted. I know that that hiker guy is always the one that always likes to catch you up like right away, but I'm pretty lucky that I didn't really have to go and run on into a battle with that guy. Okay, let's see. So a little bit of a hidden item here. Well, not really a hidden item, but item here nonetheless that I do need. Okay, let's run around and let's see what we got. And our Pokemon of today in the cave is going to be with a Dewgong, even though that we just went and bound one. Now, to be honest with you, having a Dewgong would be cool, but I think during the battle right here is that I got a little bit too afraid, because like since I have Baxter out here, I'm not really too entirely certain on what type of move that this Dewgong is going to have, because again, we do have different type of moves that happen with all of our Pokemon, so like also when I saw that Dewgong was setting up for a workup, I did not know exactly what type of move that this guy was going to probably start to be doing. So anyways, let's just go and run on out of here, and I think this is going to be a perfect enough time for me to just go and just end off the episode and be able to just go and say is thank you guys so much for checking out with Nova Hoenn, and of course, peace.